Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So today I wanted to take some time out and share with you the new LYS Beauty holiday collection. I'm gonna call it a series because they came out with not one, not two, not three, but technically 7 holiday releases. So we had to do a dedicated review, talk about all the things, and in addition to that, they also came out with a new brow collection, so I'll be sharing that as well in this video. So stay tuned for all the demonstrations, all the feedback, and all the things that you're gonna wanna know for these releases. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I truly do appreciate it. I'd love for you to click the subscribe button, join the Glam Girl Squad, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel. It truly does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get right into this video. First, I have to say thank you so much to LYS Beauty. Thank you so much for sending over all of these products. This is not a paid sponsorship video, but they did gift the products to me, and because I love the brand, and like I said, there's so many products, we had to do a dedicated review. So first on the docket, if you will, let's talk about, I don't even know where to start. Let's talk about the brow products. So in the new brow product release, we have 1 clear brow gel, and then we have 6 brow shades. They sent over the shade dark brown. And looking at the brow pencil a little closer, we've got a spoolie on this end, and then you have a very thin, small, triangular shaped pencil for the brow product. Love that they're sticking with that triangular theme. I always love the coloring of LYS packaging because I love the color pink. So I love that their packaging is pink and like rose gold. And then this particular collection I felt was really special. When I received the PR box, the brand owner, Tisha, she talked about how this particular collection is inspired by her mother who battled with cancer. She unfortunately did lose her fight to cancer. And so she's dedicating this, if I could say, this product line to her. It's inspired by her. And she said that throughout her cancer treatment, no matter how she felt, she always did her brows. And I thought that was so special because for Tisha and for us, this is not just another brow gel, another brow pencil. This is inspired by seeing someone struggle through cancer treatments, but reaching for something that gave them self-care, that made them feel like they were investing in themselves, that was a special part of their routine, even on those hard days. So I just wanted to share that with you all because to me, I feel like makeup is just even more powerful when there's a story behind it, when there's something that you can be inspired by. And so I love that for this collection, and I definitely wanted to share that with you all. The brow gel is going to be a standard clear brow gel. I do enjoy the spoolie on this particular brow gel, and I like that not a lot of gel comes out all at one time because I hate when my brows are just like gunky. They're so like full of product that I can't even run a pencil through it. So when I do my brows, I like to go in with the brow gel first, set the brows, move on to another part of my makeup. Then once the brow gel has dried, I'll go in with the brow pencil. And I will say that these two work very well together. So this is not one of those types of brow gels where either you use the brow gel or you use the brow pencil. I felt like I was able to do my brows very easily once it was time to go in with the pencil, fill in the spaces, and like I'm very happy with the final product. The pencil I really like because it's not too it's not too flimsy, so I tend to go a little heavy-handed with the pressure that I put on my brow pencils. The tip, even though it's small, it held up to my pressure. It did not break. I also feel like it had good pigmentation as well. I feel like I didn't have to struggle. Here's a swatch of that dark brown shade. I think it has good enough pigmentation to where you can make those light strokes and control how much of the product you're gonna put in your brows, but it wasn't so light that I was almost like digging in my skin trying to get the product to show up on the brows. So I really like these, and I think if you're in the market for a new brow pencil or you're just getting into brows and you just you know, what's good, what's affordable at Sephora, LYS, the whole brand is just completely affordable. For the record, everything sold at LYS Beauty in terms of their makeup is going to be like standard $25 and under. The products here today are going to be maybe a little more expensive, and that's just because it's a gift set and it's their brushes and you're getting a collection of 5 brushes. Everything else that I'm talking about is basically still under $30. Cannot beat that at Sephora. And if I forgot to mention, clean beauty brand, they really tried to create products with exceptional ingredients. So, okay, moving on to the next product. I think after my brows, I went in with the brushes because I wanted to see how they work. Okay, so this is going to be their brushes. This is the Complete Confidence 5-piece full set face rhinestone brush set. So here are the brushes in all of their glory. I did use them, so they are dirty now. I have never owned a set of rhinestone brushes, so thank you. So this is what the brushes, I should just show one instead of holding up all of them, but I'll show the clean one. So this is what the brushes look like. They've got this beautiful rose gold rhinestone packaging. I love that there's the LYS brand logo right here on the brush. And the handle of the brush is not spiky. It's also not, it feels very even, to be honest. Because I feel like sometimes when you look at rhinestone brushes, my first thought is like, that's going to be uncomfortable to hold. Like, it's going to be irritating. It's going to feel heavy. There's a nice weight to it to where it doesn't feel cheap, but it's not so heavy that I'm just like, this is just, no. Like, it doesn't feel like that. The hairs are synthetic hairs. I already own, how many brushes from LYS do I already own? 1, 2, 3. I already own 4 of their brushes, and I really do love them, especially their face brushes. And I think that's, I have all face brushes from the brand. So let me read on here. I want to make sure I don't give you any incorrect information. We get the foundation brush, which is going to be this brush right here. The clean version of it are going to be these two. So it's going to be the same shape of the brush. It's a very nice, dense shaped brush that is more circular. And I love this for blending out foundation, but I also will use it to blend out cream products as well. Today you saw me using it to blend out their cream blush, and it blends out beautifully. Not so stiff and dense that like you can't move the product, but definitely stiff enough to where you have control of where you want the product to move. Perfection. Then we also get the powder brush. So I used the powder brush today to blend out the foundation. I went in with the LYS Beauty Foundation in the shade TN6. Amazing medium coverage foundation. I have a whole review if you want to check that out. I'll try to remember to link that video so you can see that in action. But went in with the powder brush. I'm not going to lie, I did not mean to go with the powder brush. But I was like, well, we're here and it's working, so let's go with it. Beautiful brush. This is going to be more movable than the foundation brush. But as you can see, it's not so fluffy that it can't blend in the foundation. So this is one of those powder brushes where you could use it for a plethora of things, whether it to be blend out foundation if you want it to be a little more sheer, or applying traditional powders on the face. Like I would use this to blend out bronzer if I was adding blush, and then of course, just general powder on the face. So we've got that. Then we get the concealer brush. I did use the concealer brush today to blend out the concealer. I used the LYS Beauty Concealer in shade 10 and 3. Hands down was my top 2 concealers of last year. An amazing formula. More full coverage than the foundation. And this is perfect. So I love, let me put these brushes down so I can show you. It has more of that triangular shape to the brush. So it's perfect for getting right in the corner of the inner corner of the eye, but then it's wide enough to where you can quickly blend in the product, and it's really nice. Like I know I'll be reaching for this. I don't have the concealer brush already. The other brush that I have from the brand, I think this is their blush brush. So you can see that it's going to be, I think it's, no, this is highlighter, either highlighter or blush. can't remember which one it is, but you can see that the brush, the highlighter or blush brush is going to be bigger than the concealer brush. But I really liked how that blended in the product, and it fit very nicely on the face where I did apply the concealer. We get a crease blending brush. I did use that to set my under eye because I was like, you know what? Let's get on in there, see how this works. And this blended out my under eye powder very nicely. This I could see working for me to do an all over application of powder to the eye. Because it's a little larger, that's where I would be able to use this brush, or if I'm just like quickly adding a color all over the eye, that would work well. If you have more lid space than I do, then this would be great for blending in product in the crease and in the transition of the eye. But it blended out my under eye powder very well. And then the one brush that I did not use today is going to be the smudging eyeshadow brush. So this one, if you can see, it kind of has a triangular shape to it a little bit. It's got, because of the triangular ferrule, it comes to a nice point on 3 sides. So you very well could use this to smudge eyeshadow along the lower lash line, or even smudge eyeshadow or liner on the upper lash line. So I didn't use this today, but I would most definitely use it for a nice diffused blend under the eye. So those are the brushes. The brushes do retail for $42. And like I said, you're getting brushes with rhinestone, and you're getting 5 of them. Still an amazing price for this particular holiday kit. So I would recommend that for sure. Now let's move on to the cream blushes. Okay, LYS Beauty makes some of the best cream matte blushes at Sephora. I love them. I think I might have all of the shades. So last year they came out with the mini blush sets. I actually prefer this mini size over the larger size. Just to give you an idea of the difference. This is the size of their normal blush. This is the size of the mini blushes. So you're still getting a ton of product, in my opinion, in the mini blushes. And I like them for travel. They just, because they're smaller, they travel a little easier. So I was hoping that they would come out with more of these mini blushes, and I was really happy to see that they did for this particular holiday collection. So I first went in with the shade called Unique. This is a beautiful berry shade of blush. Like I said, the formula of this is going to be matte, blends effortlessly. Like I mentioned before, I went in with the foundation brush to blend it into the cheeks, and it blended in so nicely. But I also went in with my finger as well. And because the formula is a really soft, beautiful matte formula, you can use either your finger, you could use a beauty sponge if you like that type of tool to blend in your cream products, or you could use a brush. Works beautifully. If you don't know, their blushes are going to be formulated with kaolin clay. This is going to help reduce the appearance of pores and limit excess shine. Avocado oil, which will penetrate to lock in lasting hydration. And then vitamin E, which will help to calm and soothe dry skin. I basically use this shade as a blush bronzer for me. So went in and applied that on both sides of the face. Then I went in with the shade called Humble. Humble is also another shade that they already have in their line. This is a matte formula, and I applied Humble on this side. Really beautiful pink shade that's not going to be too cool. It's not going to be too warm. So this type of pink shade will work really great for multiple complexions. And as you can see in the demo, I did blend this in with my finger, and it just looks beautiful. Blends effortlessly as well. And then lastly, we have this shade called Self-Love, but Self-Love, they added a little shimmer to it for the holiday season. So normally this shade is just a traditional matte shade, but this particular shade has a slight shimmer to it. And the shimmer is not as shimmery as I thought it would be. It's a subtle shimmer to the skin. So I feel like looking at my face from afar, you really can't see that there is shimmer. It just looks more like a sheen, but you also see that same sheen on this side of the face that doesn't have the shimmer shade. If you look at it up close, then you can see the shimmer flex. And I'm gonna see, yeah, when I swatch, hopefully you can catch that little bit of shimmer. in the blush. So it's not too much to where if you're not someone who likes a shimmer blush, I think you will still enjoy this particular holiday kit because this shimmer is very subtle and it just looks more like a beautiful sheen on the cheeks versus like shimmer blush. So I most highly recommend the blush kit. Like I said, I love the one from last year. And just to let you know, the shades in this kit this year are completely different from the shades that were in the kit last year. So if you bought that kit last year and you're just like, am I going to get the same shades? No, not the same shades at all, which I was really happy about. So highly recommend this one. And this kit is $22. Tell you, LYS Beauty, don't sleep on them. Okay, after that, we went into their newest product, liquid lipsticks. Now, this is an absolute new product to the brand. They have not created a liquid lipstick, so we're definitely dealing with all new shades and a new formulation. The liquid lipsticks I really do enjoy because they are comfortable. They do dry down because they are a liquid lipstick, but they are not overly dry. When I was swatching my lips, I didn't feel like that I was just ripping my lips off because they had dried too fast and they were just like extremely dry. So it says that this is the next generation liquid lipstick, and this is a limited edition matte liquid lipstick set. It's complete with 3 intense colors that won't crack or leave your lips feeling dry while providing weightless, long-lasting lip color that you can count on. It's infused with ingredients like vitamin E and then candelilla, which these are going to offer one swipe color payoff that dries down to the most comfortable liquid lipstick your lips will love. Okay, so first shade is going to be the shade called Honest. Love, love, love this shade Honest. It is a really beautiful, like, I would describe this as like a pinky peach nude. So let me get to swiping. I like this particular shade because for my complexion, I do not have to worry about wearing a lip liner if I don't want to. It wasn't so light that it was just like, ooh, honey, throw yourself a little lip liner on. But it also wasn't so my lip color that it looked like I almost didn't have anything on. I think Honest is a really beautiful color, and I was like, I almost wore that in this video. Then we get the shade called Poetic. Poetic is a really nice, I would call this like a rose pink color. So here is Poetic right here. And beautiful pink color that will go with so many looks if you're just looking for something that's more like rosy pink berry, if you will. That's kind of what I see when I look at this particular one. And then lastly, we have Admired, which is going to be more of that, like, if I could say, more traditional berry colored liquid lipstick. So here is Admired. And sorry I didn't like pull the swatches up so you could see all of them. But these are the shades in this liquid lipstick kit. And they are really beautiful, great shades that I think will work for a plethora of complexions. I like that there's a lighter kind of middle tone shade and then a deeper shade. So I really like these. And like I said, the formula is not overly drying at all. It's gonna dry down. And I also would agree that you do get one swipe pigmentation. I did not have to go over my lips like multiple times to get the intensity of these particular shades. And I really like that as well. Lastly, I was really excited about these lip kits. So these are the Speak Love 2-piece lip treatment oil and moisture matte lipstick sets. Y'all, these lipsticks, okay? They came out with lipsticks earlier this year and I was like, yes, give them to me. I love the sleek packaging of their lipsticks and they're just so cute. The lip treatment oil, I mean, I've got like 5 of them already. I mean, just a stunning formulation. So when I saw that these were all new shades, yes. Oh, I forgot to say the liquid lipstick set is $29. Okay. So then these kits are going to be the perfect giftable lip set featuring shades that mimic some of our favorite chocolate treats. So Tisha was like, I love chocolate during the holidays and I wanted to create these inspired by her favorite chocolate treats. So this is also limited edition. It includes the lip treatment oil and then the long-lasting lipstick. These formulations are infused with ingredients such as tri-seed oil that provides a nourishing blend that helps hydrate and condition lips. We have vitamin E as well, and then we have sunflower, carrot, sweet almond, and macadamia nut oils that will provide a nourishing blend for lasting hydration. So the first kit that you see me applying is called Hot Chocolate. It legitimately smells like hot chocolate. Not so much the lipstick, but more so the lip treatment oil. That's when you smell the hot chocolate. And I forgot that these smelled like the scent. So when I went to go apply the lip treatment oil, I was like, oh, hot chocolate. I forgot these smell like it. They smell like hot chocolate. I wanted you to see both of the shades of each product by themselves before I blended them together. So that's why I applied the lipstick on the bottom lip and then the lip treatment oil on the top lip. But this lip treatment oil is so good. And I love that it's a thicker formulation. So you see the sheen is gonna stay, but then you're also getting that long lasting hydration because the formulation is thicker. I do not like lip oils that, like, as soon as you apply them, they just blend into the skin and then it's like, did I put anything on? No, I want you to stay. And I also want you to act as my, like my lip gloss. So like that is Hot Chocolate. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is one of those lip shades where I don't have to apply a lip liner if I don't want to, but if I wanted to, it would just be like next level. By the way, check out LYS's lip liners. They have amazing ones as well. They're just a brand that I really enjoy, hands down. So everything from them I have tried. There might be like a couple of products I haven't tried, but for the most part, I've tried everything by them, and they are an amazing brand that makes amazing quality products. Okay, next we have Chocolate Hazelnut. Yes, it smells like chocolate hazelnut. And I also like that she gave us like deeper variations of the shades that, but they're not literally just this one shade and let's just make it deeper. So this one, oh, let me go in order so we can have some symmetry. This one is gonna be a little more, if I could say, like neutral in its tone. The first shade, Chocolate, Hot Chocolate, is leaning a little more cooler tone, and you'll see the difference of them. So here's Hot Chocolate. I feel like Hot Chocolate has more of like slightly cooler tone to it versus Dark Chocolate. Nope, Chocolate Hazelnut, there we go. It's going to be a little more neutral in its tone, and I'm more so taking those undertones from the glosses, but you can also see the undertones as well from the lipsticks. Then we have Chocolate Cherry. Chocolate Cherry, y'all, is pretty. I love that this has that like reddish element to it. You see the chocolate and you see the cherry. Just, you know, they named this perfectly. So here is Chocolate Cherry, and I need to remember to pull these up so you can see them. But yes, really beautiful and rich, and I love to wear very dark, rich colors in the winter, fall, winter time. And so like, I'm here for them. I am here for these shades. And then lastly, we have Dark Chocolate. So here is dark, oh, here we go. Let me just pull my arm up. There we go. And then lastly, we have Dark Chocolate. So really enjoy all of these tones in these lip kits. I also like that with the lip gloss, you can actually see the shade that it's supposed to be. A lot of times you'll see a lip gloss, it's gonna come in a different shade and it's like, oh, this is so pretty. You put it on your lips and you're like, now I just put on a clear gloss. These actually are the tones on the lips, and they look like that on your lips. Like, they don't just blend into just being clear. I really, really do like that about these. And this is a lip treatment oil, but like I said, it has that gloss to it. So I think these are beautiful shades. They did an amazing job with choosing the shades for these kits. And I also love that none of these shades exist. So all of these shades of the lip treatment oils and the lipsticks are completely new. So you aren't gonna see any of these in their normal collection. So if you like these tones, definitely pick them up because these kits are limited edition. I don't know if the brand is gonna release them, you know, along with the collection after the holidays. Some brands do that, some brands don't. I wouldn't, take the chance of doing that. But yes, I highly recommend it. And then one last thing that I want to say about the lipsticks, these dry down to a soft matte finish and they last. Like, you can actually see, I just wiped off the lipstick swatches and you can still see remnants of the lipsticks. So they do last. They're a soft matte. They're very comfortable. And for them to be a soft matte, they're still also hydrating to the lips. So I don't think you can go wrong, honestly, with any of these launches. Each one of these lip kits are going to retail for $19. So like I said, you just can't go wrong with LYS Beauty. And not only the quality of the products, but also the price point. On my lips, I was like, let's just combine all three of the lip products. So I put on the lipstick from Dark Chocolate, so the deepest colored lipstick. And then I went in with Honest of the liquid lipstick. And then for the gloss, I went in with Hot Chocolate. And that's the lip combo that I'm wearing here. And I think it looks amazing and I love it. So definitely check out all of these holiday sets. They are at Sephora, so this is an amazing time to pick them up during the upcoming Sephora savings event because then you could actually save even more money with these. I also do have a discount code with the brand that you can use on their website and you can get 20% off of these products on their website. So I'll have all of that linked down below. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on these new holiday launches from the brand. Are you excited about any of these? Do you have them? I want to hear all of that down in the comment section below. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you haven't yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we'd love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.